everyone, I'm Sophia with Awaken Catholic, and this is Awaken the Saint. Princess Hedwig was born in 1374 as the youngest daughter of King Louis I of Hungary. Since she was the child of his second wife and had the purest Polish blood of all of his children, the king wanted to make sure Hedwig became Queen of Poland following his death in 1382. She was originally engaged to William, the Duke of Austria. The lords of Poland did not favor a foreign duke and demanded Princess Hedwig to give up on the engagement or renounce the throne. The princess tried with all of her might to still marry William. The two had become inseparable during her time in Austria, but her mother, Queen Elizabeth, demanded her to marry Duke Jagiello of Lithuania. William and Hedwig tried to marry in secret and remain together, but she was forced to satisfy politics, and Hedwig was married to Duke Jagiello at the age of 13. William was also forced to leave Poland, and the tragic love story was put to an end. Through divine intervention at the foot of a crucifix, Hedwig was affirmed that God would not abandon her in this new marriage. The new queen offered all of her heartbreak and suffering up to Christ, and soon came to see the fruits of her new marriage, that maybe it wasn't as bad as she originally thought. The cross she venerated would later be known as St. Hedwig's Cross. Jagiello began their marriage as a pagan, but was eventually converted to Christianity through the intercession of the queen. She quickly became known as the most Christian queen up to her death, and one who gave her life completely to God and the Blessed Mother. The two rulers, who did not even speak the same language, came to recognize that they actually ruled seamlessly together and brought about peace in Poland that lasted over 400 years. Throughout her life, Queen Hedwig was dedicated to restoring and building hospitals, schools, churches, and caring for the poor. One miracle that she's credited for was after giving jewelry to a poor stonesman in need, she walked across dry plaster that captured an impression of the foot her donated jewelry had come from. The plaster wasn't even wet. It came to be known as Hedwig's foot and can still be seen today in one of Krakow's churches. Shortly after finally giving birth and losing her only daughter, Queen Hedwig passed away from illness in 1399. She would forever be remembered as the spiritual mother of the poor, weak, and ill of Poland. She was canonized in 1997 by St. Pope John Paul II and became the patron saint of Poland and Queens. It may have seemed like St. Hedwig had a trivial life of royal suffering, and she definitely did. But what made her a saint was that she was able to persevere. She never abandoned her prayer life and constantly leaned on the love of Christ when she had nothing left to give. Let us continue to remind ourselves that God does not abandon us and can do many incredible things throughout our lives. All we have to do is take our suffering to the foot of the cross. St. Hedwig, Queen of Poland, pray for us.
Thank you for tuning in to Awaken the Saint. Awaken the Saint is a 3-minute daily show that unpacks the lives of the saints with practical messages for everyday life.